Tune in to Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad.
श्रीलंका और न्यूजीलैंड की क्रिकेट टीमों के दरमियान डम्बोला में खेले गए 2 T20 मैचेस की सीरीज के दूसरे और आखिरी मैच में न्यूजीलैंड ने श्रीलंका को 5 रन से शिकस्त देकर सीरीज 1-1 से बराबर कर दी। जी हाँ, जबरदस्ती परफॉर्मेंस जिसमें न्यूजीलैंड के फास्ट बॉलर लॉकी फर्गसन की हैट्रिक और साथ साथ ग्लेन फिलिप्स जिन्होंने आखिरी ओवर में 8 रन डिफेंड करके दिखाए। तो एक जबरदस्ती परफॉर्मेंस फ्रॉम न्यूजीलैंड पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, क्योंकि अभी देखा जाए तो उनकी विमेन क्रिकेट टीम की जबरदस्ती परफॉर्मेंस इन द वर्ल्ड कप एंड देन द मेंस टीम क्लीन स्वीप अगेंस्ट इंडिया। तो ये एक जबरदस्ती परफॉर्मेंस और अब श्रीलंका में जाके न्यूजीलैंड की टीम ने जबरदस्ती सीरीज लेवल कर दी। तो सब कॉन्टिनेंट में जबरदस्ती परफॉर्मेंस आपको नजर आ रही है न्यूजीलैंड क्रिकेट टीम की। रिकॉर्ड भी है, विकेट कीपर मिचेल हे ने अपने नाम किए हैं। न्यूजीलैंड की जान से विकेटों के पीछे सबसे ज्यादा डिसमिसल्स का रिकॉर्ड इससे पहले ग्लेन फिलिप्स के पास था, 4 कैचेस उन्होंने पकड़े थे, लेकिन अब मिचेल हे ने 6 कैचेस पकड़ के साथ साथ इन्होंने शहजाद का, अफगानिस्तान के शहजाद का रिकॉर्ड भी इन्होंने बराबर कर दिया है। उन्होंने भी T20 इंटरनेशनल में 6 डिसमिसल्स किए हैं विकेट के पीछे। इस मैच में श्रीलंका के कैप्टन चरिता सलंका ने टॉस जीतकर पहले फील्डिंग करने का फैसला किया और न्यूजीलैंड को पहले बैटिंग की दावत दी। तो न्यूजीलैंड की टीम 19.3 ओवर में 108 रन बनाकर आउट होगी और जवाब में श्रीलंका की टीम 19.5 में 103 रन बना के आउट होगी। तो ये लोएस्ट टोटल है न्यूजीलैंड का जिसने डिफेंड किया इंटरनेशनल टीम्स के अगेंस्ट। जनाब पहले बैटिंग की और आगाज बिल्कुल भी नहीं अच्छी। पहली ही बॉल पे न्यूजीलैंड की पहली विकेट, टिम रॉबिन्सन, इनको बोल्ड कर दिया तुषारा ने और नुआन तुषारा ने, और ये 0 पे आउट हो गए। फिर उसके बाद से दूसरी विकेट 6 के स्कोर पे मार्क चैपमैन आउट होते हैं। 30 ओवर की पहली बॉल पे इन्होंने 2 रन बनाए, 6 गेंदों का सामना किया, कॉट बाय मैंडिस ऑफ द बॉलिंग ऑफ तुषारा। और फिर तीसरी विकेट 33 के स्कोर पे ग्लेन फिलिप्स आउट होते हैं आफ्टर स्कोरिंग जस्ट 4 रन ऑफ 9 balls. He was bowled by Wanindu Hasaranga and the 4th wicket fell at the same total, 4 for 33. Michael Bracewell was also cleaned up. He was clean bowled by Hasaranga for not facing 4 deliveries, and the 5th to go was Mitchell Hay at 45. New Zealand were 45 in the 9th over, and Mitchell Hay was the 5th to go. He could only score 3 runs of 5 balls, and he was also clean bowled by Hasaranga. So Hasaranga was all on roll, and the 6th wicket fell at 52. Will Young, who scored 30 of 32 balls with the help of 3 fours and a strike rate of 94, was stumped by Kamindu Mandis off the bowling of Hasaranga. So Hasaranga has 4 wickets, and the 7th to go was Mitchell Santner, the New Zealand captain, after scoring 19 of 24 balls, hitting 2 fours with the strike rate of 79. He was scored by Vilalge off the bowling of Pathirana. 8 to go was Zachary Fox in the 19th over, and New Zealand were 102 at that time, and Zachary Fox could only score 6 of 6 balls, caught by Rajapaksa off the bowling of Pathirana. 9 to go was Josh Clarkson. New Zealand were 104, and this is the 19th over last ball, and Jock Clarkson made 24 of 25 balls with the help of 2 6, and his strike rate was 96. He was bowled by Pathirana. Last but not the least, last wicket, Ish Sodhi was out when New Zealand were 108 and 19.3 overs. Yes, the 20th over, they couldn't bat the whole 20 overs, and Ish Sodhi was caught by Mandis off the bowling of Maheesh Theekshana. Lockie Ferguson remained unbeaten or not, and the highest scorer for New Zealand, Will Young with 30, and Josh Clarkson with 24, while Mitchell Santner scored 19 runs. None of the other batsmen could even cross the double figures. Looking at the boundaries New Zealand batsmen managed to hit, they only hit 2 sixes by Josh Clarkson, and when it's come to 4, they could manage only 5 fours, 3 by Young and 2 by Mitchell Santner. They scored 108 in 19.3 overs at a run rate of 5.53. Sri Lankan bowling, Nuan Tushara, 4 overs, 22 runs and 2 wickets. His economy was 5.50. Maheesh Theekshana, 3.3 overs, 16 runs and 1 wicket, 4.57 is his economy. Dunit Vilalge, 4 overs, 26 runs and no wicket, 6.50 is his economy. Wanindu Hasaranga, 4 over, 1 maiden, 17 runs and 4 wicket, 4.25 is his economy. And Matheesha Pathirana, 4 overs, 1 maiden and 11 runs and 3 wicket, 3 for 11, 2.75 is his economy. In reply, chasing a target of 119, which is not a tough task, and Sri Lanka were bowled out for 103 in 19.5 overs. Their innings begin and they lost their first wicket in the third over, and that is of Kushal Mandis when Sri Lanka was 6 on the board, and they lost the wicket of Kushal Mandis, who could only score 2 runs of 7 balls, and he was bowled by Mitchell Santner. Next to go was Kushal Perera in the 6th over, the last ball of the power play, and Sri Lanka were 24. They lost the wicket of Kushal Perera for 3 after facing 10 deliveries. He could only score 3 runs and caught by Mitchell Hay, the wicketkeeper, his first catch in the inning, and bowled by Lockie Ferguson. Lockie Ferguson bowled only 2 overs before having to leave the field because of the calf injury, but he claimed a hat-trick to rip out Sri Lanka's top order as he collected 3 for 7. What a spell by Lockie Ferguson. And the third to go was Kamindu Mandis in the 8th over. Kamindu Mandis lost the wicket again to Lockie Ferguson, only scoring 1 run of 5 balls, and he was legged before by Lockie Ferguson. Fourth to go was the Sri Lankan captain Charit Asalanka, who is in very good nick, and he lost the wicket in the 8th over. Sri Lanka were 34 for 4, and he was also caught by wicketkeeper Mitchell Hay after bowling of Lockie Ferguson. So that is the hat-trick of Lockie Ferguson. But the 5th wicket went at 63. Bhanuka Rajapaksha in the 12th over was out after scoring 15 of 13 balls with the help of 1 4. He was also caught by Mitchell Hay after bowling of Michael Bracewell. 6 to go was Wanindu Hasaranga at 74 in the 14th over, and Wanindu Hasaranga made only 3 of 7 balls, caught by substitute Henry Nicholls of the bowling of Fox. 7 to go was Danit Walalke. Sri Lanka were 82 at that moment in the 16th over, and Danit Walalke only scored 1 of 9 balls. He was caught by Mitchell Hay of the bowling of Michael Bracewell. 8th wicket fell at 102. Pathum Nissanka, who was batting on 52 in the last over. Glenn Phillips was the bowler, and Sri Lanka needed 8 runs to win the match in the series. But what a bowling by Glenn Phillips. Pathum Nissanka, going for a slog-sweep, got top edge and was caught by Henry Nicholls in the boundary, and he was out after scoring 52 of 51 balls with the help of 6 fours, and his strike rate was 102. But that wicket resulted in New Zealand victory. 9 to go was Matheesha Pathirana in the 20th over. Third ball of the 20th over, and Sri Lanka were 102, and they lost their 9th wicket of Matheesha Pathirana, who was caught by Mitchell Hay of the bowling of Glenn Phillips after scoring 14 of 16 balls with the help of 1 4. And the final wicket fell at 103. Maheesh Theekshana lost his wicket on the 5th ball of the 20th over, scoring 14 runs of 16 balls, and was caught by Mitchell Hay of the bowling of Phillips. Sri Lanka were bowled out for 103 in 19.5 overs, thus losing the match by 5 runs. Looking at the boundaries Sri Lankan batsmen managed to hit, they failed to hit a single 6, but they hit 8 fours. 8 fours, and they managed to score only 103 runs and were bowled out in 19.5 overs. Looking at the New Zealand bowling, Mitchell Santner, 4 overs for 14 runs and 1 wicket. His economy was 3.5. Zachary Fox, 4 overs, 23 runs and 1 wicket. 5.75 is his economy. Lockie Ferguson, 2 overs for 7 runs and 3 wickets. 3.50 is his economy. Ich Sodhi, 4 overs for 26 runs and no wicket. Michael Bracewell, 4 overs, 23 runs and 2 wickets. And Glenn Phillips, 1.5 overs, 6 runs and 3 wickets. Lockie Ferguson of New Zealand, who captured 3 for 7 including a hat-trick, was declared man of the match, while Wanindu Hasaranga, who scored 25 runs and captured 6 wickets in the series, was declared player of the series.
Keep on watching Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad for latest news, views, and interviews of sports personalities from around the world.